Okay, I'm here. Can you hear me? Is everything working fine? I'm just starting the game. Everything should be operating as intended today. Very good. Yeah, I have a functioning controller today. I have no idea what was happening yesterday. Yeah, one thing I forgot to do after I showed off the little girl's death and the old lady. We need to go back to Gilbert. He's got a little storyline going on too. Then yes, we're going to Cathedral Ward. We'll see who else shows up. Gilbert is this guy behind the window.
You needn't concern yourself with me. I'm afraid I'm of little help now. But before I take this, I make no use of it. Perhaps you. What afflicted me was incurable, but this time gave me hope. Their strange blood bought me time. I was most fortunate, unharmed by the plague of beasts. I can even die human. Don't you worry about me.
So we got the flame sprayer. A special weapon used by certain members of the Healing Church. Spits searing flames by using blood-imbued quicksilver bullets as a special medium. Not the most efficient weapon by any stretch, but sometimes a sea of flames is just what the doctor ordered. Besides, the beasts of Yarnam can always use a good cleansing. Yeah, I believe this is the last chance we get to speak to him. Because next time we show up for him, he's gonna be turned into a beast. Now, if I remember correctly, over here everything is closed. It's a shortcut we unlock later. Let me check out the chat. Popping in to say hi. Hi, frail dog. Enjoy your shower. Yeah, I remembered correctly. This is a shortcut we unlock later. But I'm trying to more or less get everything, so... The wooden shield is like a joke item. A crude wooden shield used by the masses who have a reason to join the hunt. Hunters do not normally employ shields, ineffectual against the strength of the beast as they tend to be. Shields are nice, but not if they engender passivity. So it's like a joke item. It's a little wink to Dark Souls. And how you could play the game hiding behind the shield. You know, I'm getting really lucky with the parries. It's not gonna be visible to us yet because we don't have enough insight, but there is an amygdala hanging by the church here. And if we go get this item, we see that. That's gonna kill us if we get caught in it. For now. It's gonna make more sense later. Top hat. Hat worn by hunters who admire formality. Some hunters place an emphasis on form, as seen by the use of the threaded cane. For them, formality, beauty, and justice are the very essence of our humanity, and precisely what keeps hunters from becoming something else. I believe the rest of it has the same description. No, the hunter garb is a slightly different one. One of the standard articles of attire fashioned by the workshop, this one without the cape that wipes away blood. A fine piece of hunter attire that provides stable defense to anyone facing Yarnam's beastly threat. Allows one to stalk beasts unannounced in the cover of night. So yeah, it's more or less the same. I think I'll wear it. Yeah, looks cool. Now the church giants are one thing I never really understood. Like, in the context of the game, what are these? I guess you can assume they were created through experiments by the church. Considering they're called church giants in either the art book or the guidebook, I forget. I should probably level up my life a little bit when I get the chance. I'm still going with base health. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I should have leveled up my life a bit. Gonna check the chat. You still have the maps remembered. Well, good on you. Good on you. I still get lost in Cathedral Ward. I would say I don't blame myself entirely. Well, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I'm pretty good at remembering the later maps. The ones that are a bit smaller. But in Cathedral World I still get very much lost. For example, I think this is the path to Old Yarnam, which is not where I want to go, not immediately at least. I want to go there in a little bit. I believe if we go up from here, we're just gonna find a closed, yes. That's the one where we need the Hunter Chief emblem to open. But yeah, I think I played, I must have played this game for about 200 hours as well. Well, it's the only reason why I kept a PS4, because there's really nothing else on it. Fuck, I'm really sucking ass today. That's okay, there's nothing really important down that way anyway, I just wanna go everywhere. Tacci tua. That bridge you can see right in front of us here is where we fought the cleric beast. Well, actually, now we got the monocular, I can show it properly. Yeah, that's the bridge where we fought the cleric beast. So this would have been the regular path to Cathedral Ward if it wasn't closed due to the hunt. I never realized there's a Wandering Madness there. There we go. Let's see, it should respawn if I reload the area. I never saw it before, I never realized it was there. Yeah, there it is. Little bastard, come here. Again, I'm sure there's like 800 gigabytes of lore videos online as per why these things exist. I say you can interpret it however you like. If you play Dark Souls, they're the equivalent of the crystal lizards. Now, one thing that's cool is that if you break these urns, there's human remains in them. Yeah, you can see skulls, spines. Now this door would have opened, it's gonna stay closed the entire game, it just doesn't open. It would have opened right behind where we fought the cleric beast, so it would have been a shortcut. But for some reason or another, it was cut from the... It was cut from the finished game. They just kept it closed, basically. If we were able to walk in that direction, we could have fallen down to the bridge as well, but of course it's blocked from all sides. I'm guessing because they didn't want to load the entire Yarnam area every time they loaded the Cathedral Ward. Now we can start going towards I'm gonna stop parrying everybody because I'm running out of bullets. But yeah, we can go towards Old Yarnam. Ah, this game is so good. Okay, let me... Okay, so you were saying in the chat the exact same thing I was saying verbally. That's fine. Sorry, it's just when I'm playing this, I can't pay too much attention to the chat because otherwise I'll die. And yeah, I'm gonna assume that door was never connected because of loading areas reasons. Now, I have to remember. Yeah. We're gonna move this tomb later and go underground, I remember. Look at this asshole. Have we ever read the Madman's Knowledge? I guess not. The Blue Elixir either. Dubious liquid medicine used in strange experiments conducted by high ministers of the Healing Church. A type of anesthetic that numbs the brain. Hunters, able to retain consciousness by force of will, make use of a secondary effect of this medicine, which dilutes their presence while standing still. Oh, I guess we didn't read the Shining Coins either. Various coins that are particularly luminous. There are very few uses for spare change during the hunt, but this will serve as guides through the darkness, or one can save them until morning if it ever comes. This is more or less the same thing. A strong will produces thick blood, doubtless the product of obsession, a potent source of human strength. Skull of a madman, touched by the wisdom of the great ones, used to gain insight. Making contact with eldritch wisdom is a blessing, for even if it drives one mad, it allows one to serve a grander purpose for posterity. Now, one thing that was explained to me by watching a lot of YouTube videos is that whenever they say eldritch in Japanese, they're using the same term that is used in the rest of the game for arcane. So it's referring to the arcane truth. Arcane is of course, a stat you can have in your character, which is what you use to use essentially magic. To summon the ogres or Brietas and so on. I don't think I'll use any of that because I don't like doing it. Although at some point I probably should do a playthrough where I use all the stuff I never use, like the arcane tools.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out.
I wonder what clued him in.
You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned? Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance. Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way. There must be oodles for us to share. Go on, just tell me what piques your interest. As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit. Bergenworth is an old place of learning, and the Tomb of the Gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Byrgenwerth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Byrgenwerth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenwerth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate. I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good blood guide your way.
One thing I really like about this game is how much of it is optional. Like now we're making our way through all the Arnhem, but we don't really have to. We could have just farmed 10,000 blood echoes and bought the Hunter Chief emblem to open the gate to go directly to Vicar Amelia. There's only a handful of bosses you're forced to do. I'm gonna try to do everything. I am not sure if I'll do all the Chalice dungeons, but I will try. I see you. Ah, fuck. I'm too far away. I believe we're close to a lantern anyway. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's just checking for items. Okay, let me see the chat. I remember everybody was saying this guy was the Solaire of Bloodborne. I like how a bunch of scholars were able to beat a god to death. I guess nerds were just built differently back then, yes, I guess so. I like that we can find the doll sleeping sometimes.
Welcome home, good hunter. I must have drifted off. What is it you desire? Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Yeah, I need to level up my life a bit.
Farewell. hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
I believe we might have, yes, enough to level it up, and I can equip another blood gem. Let's see if German is sleeping here. No. I think the latest update for the emulator must have made a huge difference in terms of optimization, because the game is running much better for me. Execution is much better than Valbloods, yeah. Yeah, I agree, but we don't really have online play until somebody makes a retro server. This town is long abandoned. Hunters not wanted here.
You there? Hunter! Didn't you see the warning?
Can we see the tower from here? I guess not.
Old Yarnum, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm to those at home. Turn back, for the hunter will face the hunter.
I believe this area has a shortcut later. The hunter's torch is slightly better than the normal torch. A torch formed by wrapping a pine resin drenched cloth around the end of a long stick, once used in Old Yarnum. Designed to incinerate beasts and victims touched by the scourge. Its fire damage is highly effective against beasts. Yeah, we can actually use this to attack. It's just not very useful outside of some extremely specific circumstances. Yeah, this one. This one will open later. I have to go back down for a second because I left this item, yeah. I assumed it was nothing important, but if I'm trying to get everything, I'm trying to get everything. So I'm sure you remember this, but for the sake of the posthumous viewers, this area is infamous because, well, let's just say there's something that forces you to play differently than you usually do. Now, I believe these enemies are afraid of fire. Yes. So you can kinda scare them with the torch.
You are a smart yet merciless. Half cut with blood, as the best hunters are.
Yeah, we can... wait, this guy is coming to bust my balls. Come here. You can almost see the guy who's been speaking to us on top of that clock tower. What he's gonna do is gonna bust our balls through the entirety of the level.
Which is where I must stop you.
With his Gatling gun. We are past the halfway point. It's possible that we'll manage to do it in one go. Fingers crossed. Let's see if I can lure them back here. Yes. There we go. Now from this point onward, he can't shoot us anymore. But there's another hunter there, which I don't want to leave alive because I'm an asshole. Maybe I'll have to fight him later. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Bone marrow ash. That's just an item that powers up our bullets, but let's read the description. Additional medium that strengthens quicksilver bullets. According to the workshop, this is a special bone marrow ash collected from Hemwick Charnel Lane. Invaluable to hunters with weak blood tinge who require the use of stronger firearms. There you go. Now, we could go up here and kill the guy who was shooting at us. We can even see him. But I'm not going to. I'm just gonna show it to you. Yeah, there he is. He walks away. I'm not gonna fight him now, because if we enter this area from a different place, we can actually talk to him and get to know him. I actually had no idea we could get on top of the church. So there you go, I discovered something new. Where are they? Ah, fuck. I saw an item up there. Well, whatever. Where do I go down from here? Well, considering I don't wanna die. No, I'm gonna die. Well, let's see. Maybe I won't. Yeah, they're backing off. I need to equip the antidote. They're really confused. I guess I ran too far. Well, there you go. I didn't die. I survived. Now I heard another one. Ritual blood. Material used in a holy chalice ritual. One of the basic ingredients used to satiate a holy chalice is this incoagulable blood. When all is melted in blood, all is reborn. So I guess they were worshipping the blood in that church. I know I'm close to the shortcut, but there must have been another entrance here. This game is a platformer, Mao. Best player on YouTube. Well, thank you. I think I'm decent. I don't think I'm a master or anything. But I don't think I'm shit either. There must have been another entrance from somewhere, but maybe it was up the rafters. I'm seething because I missed an item, you see. I missed an item and I'm seething. That's okay, I can come back and get it later. Right now I'm running out of healing. Well, now I got some. I believe this brings me back, yeah, to where I got up this ladder earlier. Yeah, I'm getting some healing. I can keep going. I thought I would have to go back and restock, but I can keep going for a while. Yeah, so how the fuck did I miss this? That's what I was looking for, the stairwell. Well, whatever. Let's see if I can get that item that I missed. Again, it's probably nothing important, but it just gets on my nerves. Now, I believe... Yeah, it's over there. I must jump. Yes! Now it's gonna be dog shit. Bloody messenger head bandage. No, it's not dog shit. Let's take a look at it. Accessory adored by naive messengers imitating the bandages of scourge victims, unaware of their meaning. The splatters of blood give a particularly nice touch. The inhabitants of the stump appear to have an interest in adornment. Why not let them be happy and revel as babes? And we have the red ribbon we got from the little girl. There's a few of these you can get. I believe there's a top hat and an urn, and I don't remember with what else, but we'll find them. Now, if I remember correctly, over here we have an alternate entrance to this area, which is locked from this side. Yeah, it does not open from this side. We can come in from this side later, and for some reason, if we do, the hunter that was shooting at us will not be... will not aggro us, to use a gamer term. Will not be aggressive to us, and we can actually talk to him and get to know him. Fuck. Well, I had to die eventually. Boros says, I am master of this game, I should stream it. You can emulate it now. You should stream it. I'm just gonna drop by the dream and buy some ammo. Well, I should probably get more. Yeah, I feel a bit naked without bullets, so... Now, let's see if I can make it back there without bothering with all the enemies. Oh fuck. Well, there we go. We're more or less back to where we were. Oh yeah. These bastards. Fuck! Well, you know. Fuck. There we go. I need to remember to use my items occasionally. Otherwise, I just keep them forever. I'm there at the final boss and I'm thinking, maybe I might need it later. I see you. Now I believe he's gonna break through this gas. And of course I took it right in the face. Now, unless I'm misremembering, there should be another shortcut in this... Well, I'm gonna call it a church, but every building in this is a church. I really thought there was a shortcut here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's the one we saw at the very beginning. I might actually go back and cash in these blood echoes. Just to get some more life, because I've been really neglecting that. It's gonna become a problem eventually. Let me check out the chat. Yeah, no, I did find the shortcut. I more or less remembered where it was.
Welcome. What is... Very well, Ned. Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Let me check if German is sleeping. No, German is not sleeping. I'm gonna keep checking, I'm gonna find him. Give me a second, I have to listen to a voicemail.
Non ho capito che informazioni tu mi hai dato.
Sorry, I am back. The Hunter's Dream is such a cool area, yes, I agree. Since you don't know much about this game, you're in for a surprise later. I'll try to do that specific thing when you're online, Frail Dog. Ooh. What am I doing? I'm sleepwalking. Oh fuck. Wandering Madness. I'm gonna need these against the boss. Now, again, these summons were added with the patch, so we could theoretically summon Alfred here, which is the guy we met on our way here, the guy with the mutton chops, who has the vile bloods. I just personally don't like to summon. The bosses get inflated health bars when you summon, and they take forever. And the summons are usually pretty useless. I am going to summon for 2 specific fights way later in the game, just to show something that can't be done offline otherwise. I used to have a billion problems with this boss until I realized that I can just walk to the right. If you walk to the right, you can dodge all of its attacks. It's actually really easy. And it's really weak to fire. There you go. Took me one try. No, I remember the first few times I played this game, I was like, this is one of the harder bosses in the games. It's not at all. It's not at all. So I dropped the Thumeru Chalice. Ritual Chalice found in the Church of the Good Chalice. Use in a ritual at the tomb altar in the Hunter's Dream to break the seal of the old underground labyrinth. Let the chalice reveal the tomb of the gods. Let blood be the hunter's nourishment, and let ye partake in communion. Some of these descriptions are so cool. I love these statues. Yeah, we're done with this area, which is completely optional. Or rather, we're not really done with this area because... fuck. You know, I missed a couple of items. Just give me a second. I want to check where they are exactly. Okay, I remember where it is. Sorry, I had to check because I wasn't sure. The whole game is amazing from top to bottom. I agree. I think it's a great game. I'm not a big fan of the Chalice dungeons, but they are completely optional, so I can't complain really. I will try to do them. But first I'm gonna go get an item that I missed, especially because it's next to a note. I could get it later, but I don't really want to leave this area incomplete. Yeah, it's over here. Fuck. Well, I think that's fine. I didn't get damaged too much. Took me a second. I can hear enemies. But yeah, Boros, I'm glad you feel we're blazing through this. It's not like I'm speedrunning it or anything. Actually, I'm trying to be very thorough. Yeah, this is what I remembered. The red moon hangs low, and beasts rule the streets. Are we left no other choice but to turn it all to cinders? And here we can find the shard Hunter set. One of the staple articles of Hunter attire fashioned at the workshop. A product of the Scourge of the Beasts that once plagued old Yarnam and culminated in the town's fiery cleansing. The caked dampness makes it highly resistant to fire. Wearers of this attire hunted down victims of the Scourge who survived the raging flames and stench of the singed blood. And the other items say more or less the same thing. This is useful for later. I think I'll just use a Bold Hunter's Mark now.
Ascend to Erdon Chapel. From there, you will find the church workshop.
I think I can't, yeah. Yeah, I need to start collecting to I don't think we have enough to level up. Actually, I know we don't. Now, since, you know, is Frail Dog in the chat? Okay. Then I will go, since you like the Hunter's Dream, I will go do something just now that's really cool. It's gonna take me a little while, like maybe 10-15 minutes. If you have 10-15 minutes, I'll show you something cool. Now, one thing... oh wait, you know what? Let's check something else first. It's gonna take me a second. I wanna see if Gilbert's still alive. Yeah, Gilbert is still alive. Okay. Just checking. Our buddy Gilbert. Now, this part, when I first played the game, I played this on release. So it's not like there were guides or anything. So I just had to crack my head against the wall. When he says ascend to Odin Chapel, it's a hint that this door is now open. Now, of course, it was the very first time I played the game. I didn't even realize this door was closed to begin with. But this door is now open and you can now go through it. Now, I have no idea why he tells you to ascend the Odin Chapel, because if you ascend it, you're gonna be met with a locked door. But if you go down, you can find a number of things. Okay, we found the rune communion. A secret symbol left by Carol, runesmith of Bergenworth. Several runes relate to blood, including communion, which raises the maximum number of blood vials one may carry. This rune represents the healing church and its ministers. Blood ministration is, of course, the pursuit of communion. Later we'll be able to equip these runes to our character. The idea is that he memorizes them, and so they exist in his brain. Holy shit! I got it the worst. Isn't the true final ending something like you become a worm? No, that's what happens when you pay your taxes. In real life. Oh, the vista is so nice. This game looks so good. I hope they do manage to make it run in 4K eventually. Okay, here's another note. The sky and the cosmos are one. The choir. I think this is the first time that we've... Oh, fuck, it crashed. Well, whatever. It auto-saves. Should have saved when I got that item. Yeah. So I believe that's the first mention of the choir that we get. Oh fuck. Like that the wheelchair guys get Plague Doctor masks here. Radiant Sword Hunter badge, which is very similar to the Sword Hunter badge, but it's ever so slightly thicker and radiant. One of the badges crafted by the Healing Church, the Radiant Sword, indicates the heirs of the Will of Ludwig. These hunters, also known as Holy Blades, are what remains of an ancient line of heroes that date back to a very early age of honor and chivalry. And this door is locked. It's gonna stay locked for a long time. Well, relatively long time. This game isn't super long. But we're gonna find the key in one of the final areas. Yeah, the sky and the cosmos are one. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you, unless I die. It's also possible that I die. I died. There we go. I might have to try it a couple of times before I manage to land on the correct platform, but there's a pretty big secret here. You have to align yourself with these ropes and kind of fall into them. There we go. So this is a really cool secret, at least I think so, how you can find the real workshop inside the cathedral ward. This is the one that the workshop in the dream is based on, and you can find a few collectibles in here. It's really cool. For example, the doll's clothes. A discarded doll's hat, likely a spare for dress-up. A deep love for the doll can be surmised by the fine craftsmanship of this article and the care with which it was kept. It borderlines on mania and exudes a slight warmth. And the others say the same thing. This grave, which occasionally we see the doll praying at, is still here. And there's an old hunter bone. The bone of an old hunter whose name is lost. It is said that he was an apprentice to old German and a practitioner of the art of quickening, a technique particular to the first hunters. It is most appropriate that hunters, carriers of the torch, who are sustained by the dream, would tease an old art from these remains. Third umbilical cord. A great relic, also known as the cord of the eye. Every infant great one has this precursor to the umbilical cord. Every great one loses its child and then yearns for a surrogate. The third umbilical cord precipitated the encounter with the pale moon, which beckoned the hunters and conceived the hunter's dream. Used to gain insight, and so they say eyes on the inside, although no one remembers what that truly entails. And last thing, you can find a small hair ornament, which I believe is a key item. A small, very ordinary hair ornament. Although it has been lost for quite some time, one can still see signs of the care with which the tasteful ornament was once kept. Its color would stand out most brilliantly against a head of greyish hair. Because obviously it's for the doll. Oh, and we can see a doll.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire?
And we can give her the small hair ornament and she's gonna react to it, obviously.
What? What is this? I can't remember. Not a thing, only I feel. A yearning, something I never felt before. What's happening to me? Tell me, Hunter, could this be joy? Welcome home.
I don't think her dialogue changes
Over
though.
time, countless hunters have visited this stream.
Yeah, no, we've heard this.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, no, I thought you would. And this is a really cool game. The Tearstone. Silver shining tearstone used to change into a droplet blood gem that fortifies any weapon. A doll sheds near... Sorry. A doll sheds neither blood nor tears, and thus its nature remains unknown. We can use it to make it into a blood gem, which I think recovers HP. So I'm not even gonna use it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll keep the ones that I have. Let me check for Sleeping German. No Sleeping German. Okay, now what I could do is I could try the first Chalice dungeon. Tumeru Chalice, we read it earlier, and that's the only one that we have for now. Oh, I need Blood Echoes to do it, and I don't have any. Well, whatever. There we go, now I have them. You may now explore the dungeon. These are the ancient labyrinths that German mentioned earlier. Now, they're less interesting than they sound, honestly. There's a randomizer that was used to create these. These are like, they're not randomized, but they were created using a randomizer. So they're very, very similar. They have some original bosses, but some of them are just common enemies with a life bar. It's my least favorite part of the game, personally. But not that I hate them. It's just whenever I play this, I never finish them. I believe there's 12, maybe 15 Chalice dungeons that are fixed. And then you can play the randomized ones and have potentially infinite fun. Oh fuck. Not my best moment. And did it crash? Stuck on a loading screen. Yeah, it seems like it froze. Well, whatever. Yeah, you didn't like the Chalice dungeons either, Boros, yeah. Yeah, they are quite boring. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna at least do the first one. There are some mechanics in the Chalice dungeons that I like. I like how you get the Bell Maidens to summon enemies that only die when you kill them. The main reason why I'm at least trying to do the Chalice dungeon is that I'm gonna need 10,000 blood echoes to buy the Hunter Chief emblem. And this is a good excuse to collect them instead of just grinding mindlessly. Oh, you like the birds? Yeah, they live in front of my house. There's a big tree in front of my apartment, and there's a whole family of parrots that lives there. Everybody stopped parking under the trees because they just shit all over the cars, which is really funny. Oh, fuck. And of course you can hear the birds because I keep all my windows open because I'm a smoker, so... Ah, porca vacca. Oh, see you later, frail dog. Glad you stopped by. And I play video games in my living room on a big TV. I just have my computer hooked up to a 65 inches TV. That's what I do everything on. I don't know if I wanna crash against this boss too many times. Also, I shouldn't be smoking, I'm retarded. Yeah, I'll try it later. As I said, not a big fan of the Chalice dungeons. Ah, fuck. That's not what I wanted to happen at all. Well, that's a problem. Okay, I guess I have to reload the area. We got the beast rune. Secret symbol left by Carol, runesmith of Bergenworth. A transcription of the roar of a labyrinth beast. The bearer of the beast rune has accentuated temporary transformation effects. Beast is one of the early Carol runes, as well as one of the first to be deemed forbidden. The discovery of blood entailed the discovery of undesirable beasts.
A night of curses. A night to remember. What you say, friend?
Well, fuck. I guess we're going to Yahar Ghul. I didn't mean to go to Yahar Ghul so early. But I got distracted because I got a phone call. Actually, I'm gonna take a break just for a minute. Because I have to. Yeah, the glow has got me. Yeah, no, I have to call back. It's just gonna take me a minute. Oh?
Amore mio, ma lo sai che il suo telefono fa matto proprio?
Cioè?
Non riuscivo, clicco su rispondi, spingo e non me si apre. Mi fa tutte pagine strane, mi sa che sta a perdere i colpi.
Penso di sì.
Ieri per esempio quando ti ho chiamato, no? Io in genere faccio 2 squilli, 2, 3, se non mi rispondi attacco per non disturbare. Niente, non riuscivo più a attaccare. Che palle. La tecnologia mi si rivolta contro.
Sì.
Badando, che stavi a mangiare?
No, ho mangiato, cioè.
Ah, mangiato tesorino. Che stavi a fare?
Niente.
Ah, tutto a
Sì,
posto?
tutto a posto.
Senti, poi che passo ti do una mano domani?
Ok.
Pomeriggio?
Quando ti pare?
Vabbè, allora passo al pomeriggio.
Sì.
Senti, che te devo portare un po' di spesa?
Se vuoi.
Va bene, amore, se no te lascio i soldi e te la fai da solo.
Come te
quindi,
pare.
sai. Va bene, stellino mio. E niente, allora ci vediamo domani pomeriggio.
Sì.
Ok, amore bello, un bacio grande, tesoro.
Sì.
Senti, allora la pizza andiamo a mangiare domani?
E andiamoci domani, è uguale.
Va bene, amore, ok. Vabbè, polpetto, un bacio grande,
Sì, ci sentiamo.
Ciao, amore mio.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, tesoro.
Ciao, ciao,
ciao, ciao, ciao, ciao.
Alright, I am back. I hope you didn't hear my phone call. It was just my mother. Nothing important. Madmen toil surreptitiously in rituals to beckon the moon, uncover their secrets. Now, the reason why I didn't want to come here already.
In the name of the healing church, cleanse us of this horrible dream.
Is that this is one of the civilians we can save, but she's not gonna react to me unless I'm wearing a church garb, which at the moment I don't have.
Oh, please leave me be. Don't take me, please. Oh, please, dear God.
So we'll have to return here later. I will say I'll just get to the lamp, I'll activate the lamp, and we'll do Yahargul later. Oh fuck. That's okay. Now it's active, we can go there whenever we want. Yes, I remembered. This asshole. There we go. I should power up my weapon when I get a chance. And this is the item we lost earlier. Messenger top hat. A hat that messengers are oddly fond of. A nice top hat rounds out any Yarnam gentleman. The inhabitants of the stump appear to have an interest in adornment. Why not let them be happy and revel as babes? Ah, fuck. That's okay, I got all the items, now I can start from the workshop. Let's see if I can read this without getting interrupted. Common Yarnam cap, well worn and losing its shape. Common Yarnam clothing, well worn and damp with sweat. Come here. Fuck, no, don't come here. I think this guy is scripted to turn around. Yeah. Well, I got him anyway. You know, I've never played the Bioshock games. I own them. I have them on Steam, but I've never played them. Numbing Mist. I don't think we've ever read that. Throw to create a mist cloud that numbs a hunter's life essence and prevents the restoration of HP. Said to be used by the blood hunters of Canehurst. Its recipe is a secret closely guarded by the line of nobles inhabiting the castle. Black Messenger hat. Hat that messengers are oddly fond of, symbol of the preventative hunters of the Healing Church. And the other line is the same. Oh yeah, I remember this guy. Sorry I've gone a bit silent, but I'm trying to keep the geography in mind. I think that if we keep going up the stairs here, we reach the Grand Cathedral. Yes. Which is not where I want to go right this second. Yeah, I always have a bit of trouble orienting myself in this area. I guess we ended up not having to use the Hunter Chief emblem at all. Okay, let me check the chat. Do I want to go to the witches first or to Vicar? I'm gonna go to the witches first. I'm not gonna level up, I'm gonna buy blood vials instead. Because I'm running out. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the witches first, but first I wanna save the civilians. I believe I'm going the right way. I don't think we've read the poison knife. Actually, I don't believe we've read the beast blood pellet. Large medicinal pellets, supposedly formed of coagulated beast blood, banned by the Healing Church due to their unclear origin, grants a spurt of beasthood. Ripping apart the flesh of one's enemies and being rained upon by their splattering blood invigorates one's sense of beasthood, feeding strength and euphoric feeling alike. Poison knife, a knife slathered in poison. This curved knife is as thin and sharp as a surgeon's blade, often used for self-defense by special doctors in the Healing Church. They say that hunters traditionally avoid the use of poison, likely because the poison is too slow to act in the heat of the hunt.
This is a damn curse.
You're not from around here, are you? Well, an outsider who's come to join the hunt? What a pathetic idea. You what? What, you think I'm a beast? Well, maybe I think you're a beast. Step away to my carton.
I love this guy.
Enough of you. What, you think this is funny? Well, I certainly don't, so be gone with you. I'll have nothing to do with your beast hunters. Oh, enough of you already. Come, just go, will you? Oh, enough of you.
And then here's the prostitute.
Oh my, what a coincidence. But I take it over the stench of blood and beef any day. What is it now? I'm off during hunt, so if that's what you're here for, I'll leave you to your own devices. If that doesn't do it, come back in the morning. Oh, thank goodness. You're a hunter, right? Might you know of a safe place? The night is long, and I've very little of the incense left. Please, there must be some nice place to run off to. Oh, thank you, darling. Maybe I'll see you there. Oh, thank you, darling. Maybe I'll see you.
Okay, she's just repeating herself.
What's this two-bit nonsense you're peddling? I heard you told that wench about some shelter. Well, she's a damn fool to trust an outsider. Never what? Well, her sort's probably just fixed in to feed some of your coin. All right. What crafty lies does the outsider have today? You think I'm an easy mark? Yeah? Well, give me your best shot.
Okay, so this guy is gonna disbelieve whatever we tell him, so we have to tell him the opposite of what we want. So since I want to send him to Eden Chapel to save his life, I'm gonna tell him of Josefka's clinic.
Yeah, sorry. Too sharp for that bollocks. I know a superstition when I hear one. Outsiders. Even their lies are predictable.
Widest gratitude, yes.
Praise you. Praise the old damn church. And then the best of our country. Best luck of all.
At least they're having fun. A watchman of Bergenworth guards the gate with a password, the sacred adage of the Grand Cathedral. You know, Boros, maybe you can help me. I don't remember where I can find the church set to speak with Adela. I believe the black church set is the one you can find first. Yeah, this is where we go to Bergenworth later. Because I'm sure that I can find a church set somewhere around here. Oh, okay, it's in the graveyard on the top of the stairs. Yeah, I'll go check. Well, I guess it's not here because I would have seen it. But I'm sure it's somewhere around here. Because I had it last time I played. When I went to Yahar Ghul, I already had it. And it's not like I was much further than this. I'm just gonna check. I remember you were close. In the alley with the old man window. If you went right. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't matter. Like everybody's dead. Like we can explore to our heart's content. Okay, so I'm here. There it is. There it is. Thank you, Boros. Attire of the Healing Church Hunters. Most Healing Church Hunters are elementary doctors who understand the importance of early prevention of the scourge, achieved by disposing of victims and even potential victims before signs of the sickness manifest themselves. Their black attire is synonymous with fear and that peculiar Yarnam madness. The church engages in the hunt in a medical capacity. When a cancer is discovered, one must pinpoint its location, reach in and wrench it from the host's bosom. Yeah, no, I was sure it was somewhere around here. that motherfucker. Fuck. Well, it's not like I had a ton of blood echoes, it's fine. At least we get to speak with all these characters.
Hello, dear. You weren't lying. This is a safe place. Thank you. I'm in your debt. I'd like to tender my thanks, but I haven't much to offer. All I can give is my blood. But would you even take a horse blood? Oh, good. Come close, dear. Don't worry. This isn't the first time. Oh, hello. Sorry, dear. You're much too eager. I've only so much blood, okay?
Now, there's some secret dialogue we can get with her way later in the game. I would be astounded if you know even this one, Boros. There's some secret dialogue we can get with her if we consume 5 of her blood vials. Blood of Arianna, blood taken from Arianna, Cathedral Ward Woman of Pleasure. The sweet blood of Arianna restores HP and temporarily speeds stamina recovery. A member of the Old Healing Church would know that her blood is similar to precisely what was once forbidden.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I've only...
Ah, the hunter. Thank you. To that old man, you told him about this place, right? Well, he don't offer me much in the way of conversation, but still, I'd rather see him alive anyhow. And I sort of hope that my asking you turn out that, you know, help him out in the end. I've never been any use to anyone, you see. Just happy about it, is all. If you find any saint survivors, well, send them along to Erden Chapel, will ya?
Ah, you. The swindling off-comer. Did you really think that'd work? No fooling me. Now, off with you. You heard me. Go away. I can't stand the stench of your lying breath. I'll spare you one nugget of advice. Beware the blind man. There the beggar sits at the bottom of the bloody food chain, and then he's here acting like he owns the place. He's not to be trusted. What's he want with all those people anyway? That little weasel has a murky past, I'm telling you. Give it a rest, please. I've no time for your petty lies. But what? Just go away now. I can't stand the stench of your lying breath.
Okay, he's repeating himself. Yeah, I think
Oh, hello.
if we reload, she's gonna give us more blood. We have to do it now because after I rescue Adela,
You've come for my blood. Oh, good. Come
After we rescue Adela, if we take too much of Arianna's blood, she's gonna kill her out of envy. Yeah, the other chapel guy, he's one of the only nice characters in the game. But yeah, you know what happens to Arianna after a while. If by that time you have consumed 5 of her blood vials, her dialogue gets a bit extra. Now I got 6 just out of just to be safe. What were we doing? What the fuck were we doing? Oh yeah, we were oh fuck. I'm gonna try and get my blood echoes back. If I don't manage, I don't manage. Oh fuck. Yeah, here's another old hunter we could summon. Henriette. Yeah, I'm not gonna summon anybody. You know, I will send a nun to the chapel just because I'm gonna try to save everybody.
Farewell, May.
But I'm gonna do the witches first.
You. Stay away from me. I know your tricks.
Or you know, maybe I won't. Maybe I will do Yaharbul, fuck it. I hate leaving it there.
Church. You've come to save me. Oh, thank you, dear saint. I have no words to express my relief. You can take this at least. It's sure to please an upstanding member of the church like you. Oh, thank you so much, dear gods. Thank you so much. I was seized on the street by a hulking brute in the cathedral ward and locked up here. There were many others, but they've been taken away. And I've heard moans echoing in the distance ever since.
So, the hunt is on tonight?
Then the streets are perilous, and every door will be shut tight. Perhaps it isn't my place to ask, but do you know somewhere that might take me in? Oh, thank you so much. I'll set out as soon as I can. I pray for success on your hunt, kind hunter. I'll set out as soon as I can.
Okay, she's repeating herself. Good. So we saved everybody. I'm gonna try and get everything out of Yaharbul. Oh fuck. And I knew she was there. I knew she was there, and yet I managed to get caught. Now, if you would give me just a second, I'm gonna need just a second to answer a message.
puoi negare che questa cosa te l'ho detta immediatamente. Se ricordi 2 episodi fa, insomma, quando te l'avevano introdotto, ho detto wow, questo Ghost Type Trainer frocio salterà fuori che è cattivissimo, ma perché è palese che lo è. O meglio, a quanto ho capito, non è che lui sia cattivo di indole, è che ha una morale grigia. Cioè se deve ammazzare qualcuno lo fa. Un po' come, vabbè, su Gundam infatti non c'è nessuno che è sinceramente malvagio per essere malvagio, ma ti stai guardando pure la prima serie. È la guerra, tutti hanno una morale grigia, amo lo stesso, Char stesso, nessuno è un folle sociopatico che ammazza per divertimento o perché gli piace. Cioè sicuramente c'è chi trova più gusto che altri rispetto a proprio la tematica della guerra e chi ha più o meno una sensibilità nell'ammazzare qualcun altro e togliere la vita a qualcun altro, però in realtà nessuno è proprio sinceramente cattivo, nessuno è il classico cattivo degli anime che è cattivo in quanto cattivo. E penso che lui sia la stessa cosa, ha una morale grigia, se deve ammazzare qualcuno lo fa. E immaginavo che sarebbe stato proprio quel tipo di personaggio che è praticamente, in questo episodio te l'hanno confermato.
Okay, I'm back. So where were we? Yahar Ghul. Oh fuck, there's 2 of them. Oh fuck. There you go. Gotham. This is where we go fight the boss, which I don't wanna do at this minute. Now there should be another... Yeah, there he is. No! Moon. A secret symbol left by Carol, runesmith of Bergenworth. Transcription of Moon, as spoken by the Great Ones inhabiting the nightmare. Gain more blood echoes. The Great Ones that inhabit the nightmare are sympathetic in spirit and often answer when called upon. Fuck.
Ero serissima e te lo giustifico pure, perché te l'ho spiegato, sta avvenendo lo stesso identico pattern che ha vinto su Amici con Mercury. La protagonista si mette una mesa con non è cattivo veramente, ha semplicemente i suoi obiettivi che non sono in convergenza con quello delle protagoniste, e quindi lei ha un momento di lucidità. A modificarsi, ora non so quanto come avverrà.
Sorry, I am back. Just give me a minute. Let's see if I manage not to get fucked. I should probably kill the pig before it becomes a problem. Behold, a pale blood sky. Yeah, we're gonna need to check that. First I have to kill these dogs. Okay, let's check the Yahar Ghul set. Iron helm worn by hunters of the Unseen Village. The hunters of Yahar Ghul answer to the village founders, the School of Menses. Hunters in name only, these kidnappers wear the black hoods low to shadow their eyes. This helm is made of metal, a rarity for hunter garb, and has high defense, but only against physical attacks. And these are more or less the same thing. fuck. Phew. Ooh, fuck. The Wandering Madness. The music is so awesome. I can hear a pig, but I don't see it. There it is. Phew. That dog almost fucked everything up. Oh fuck, a crash. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. I just picked up an item, it saved a second ago. Yeah, no, the vomiting skeletons are not there yet. The vomiting skeletons will appear once we enter Yahar'gul properly. I survived everything, I'm not gonna get killed by fucking dogs. Tonitros. A unique trick weapon contrived by Archibald, the infamous eccentric of the Healing Church workshop. Striking this peculiar iron morning star flail like a match generates the same blue sparks that blanket a dark beast. Unfortunately, for reasons untold, the hunters of Archibald's time did not fully take to the device. Now, I believe that it's time for me to use a bold hunter's mark. Because I'm not gonna be running around with 30,000 souls.
Visto e considerata la Amy come tutte quelle hanno camminato, poi pensa alla cosa perché piuttosto paesi per mammonizzare, perché la prima scena di Macio è lei che dondola tipo i piedi sul divano e l'altra invece non mi ricordo cosa fa, comunque te l'ho fatta venuta, c'è questa cameriera nera pedata entrambe sulla caviglia destra e hanno entrambi i robottini, quindi ho detto questi quegli animali nell'arco vivere, hanno sia il robottino che c'ha come di Pokémon che quello che c'ha il nostro trainer, quindi casa loro.
Very pleasant. Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
I'm gonna try Dark Beast Parl. I really didn't expect that I would manage to get through Yahar Ghul in one try, but it seems to be a fact because I did it. Okay, here we could summon Antal, Defector Antal, whoever that is. Ah, fuck. I was hoping I could break its leg before it did the attack. I'm having a hard time aiming for its legs. Alright, I'm gonna give it one more try, then I'm done for the night. Oh fuck. Well. I'll try to do it tomorrow. Right now I'm a bit tired and a bit hungry. I need to have dinner. But we made a lot of progress. We made a lot of progress and I'm very satisfied with where we are. Have a good evening, Boros. I don't know if I'll come back later, probably not, but I'll try if I stay awake. Have a good